And from there, we move to who owns Kenya. Now, today we revisit the story of CMC Holdings Motor Group in view of the controversial issues the company has been facing for the last several months. Now, for many years, the CMC Group was a leading player in the motor vehicle sales and service business, holding franchise for top-of-the-range and popular vehicles such as the Range Rover, Jaguar, Ford, VW, Mazda, Iveco trucks, and also assorted farm and agricultural machinery. Now, for decades, CMC Holdings Motor Group held a special place as a stable, profitable, and highly respected and admired company. At the time, respected motor vehicle manufacturers seeking entry into the East African market would have done anything to have their brands marketed under CMC. Then, early last year, something snapped. The stable, profitable, and respected company was engulfed in boardroom wrangles, and nothing was the same again. So today, CMC Group finds itself in unfamiliar grounds, trying to convince some of the manufacturers why they should continue selling their vehicles through the company. But the CMC Group boasts of a rich and interesting history. The company was started by two adventurous Britons who had come to Kenya in the 1940s, seeking market for Land Rovers. The two Britons, Allen and Cooper, had to toss a coin to decide whose name the new company would adopt. As fate would have it, Cooper won, and so Cooper Motors Corporation, in short CMC, was born. That was in July 1948, would you believe it? Now, with links to Britain and access to the workhorse that was the original Land Rover, Cooper Motors Corporation thrived and even got listed at the Nairobi Securities Exchange. It soon attracted investors among the upcoming political elites of the time, such as Charles Jonjo, Jeremiah Kereini, among others. Now, the company's path to growth and profitability appeared pretty straightforward. Every year, profits kept growing and shareholders were one big happy family. By 2005, the company's turnover was in billions of shillings, and so were the profits. Then early last year, the boardroom wrangles set in as the shareholding structure changed. Now, allegations of corruption and impropriety were being traded back and forth between the new management of CMC Group and some top shareholders. By the end of the year, the company's profitability gave way to losses. The company that had almost always made a profit this time round made a loss of 181.1 million shillings. What's more, the boardroom wrangles prompted the Capital Markets Authority to suspend trading in CMC shares at the NSE. Now, since then, the company has been in the news for all the wrong reasons, either over allegations of corruption or court cases over legality of board changes. And sadly for the smaller shareholders, by the look of things, it's unlikely that the boardroom wrangles are about to end any time soon. Now, let's cut a long story short and take a look. Let's review who is among the top feuding CMC shareholders. Let's take a look at the list of top shareholders now. Mobicom Investments has 1.98%, which is estimated to be worth about 155.5 million shillings, and they stand at number 6 in terms of their shareholding. At number 5, we have APA Insurance Company, 2.4%, valued at about 188.7 million shillings. Let's go to number 4. Also associated with Mobicom, Paul Wanderi Ndongo holds 9.32%, which is valued at about 733.05 million shillings. At number 3, Joel Kibe, also associated with Mobicom Investments, currently also the board chairman, 9.4%, valued at about 739.4 million shillings. At number 2, Kingsway Nominees Limited, associated with Kereini, holds about 12.4%, which is valued at about 975.3 million shillings. And at number 1, we have Peter Muthoka, 24.7%, valued at about 1.94 billion Kenya shillings. Now, the value of shares is based on the last trading price, that is of 13 shillings 50 cents per share. That was before the suspension of CMC shares at the NSE. Now, in conclusion, the sad story of the problems facing CMC Group serves as an apt illustration of how, if left unchecked, boardroom wrangles can almost cripple a stable and profitable company. Let's move on now to our quote of the week. An apt quote. It's anonymous and it reads, "Work as if you own the company, and who knows, soon you just might."